What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm out hitting some yard sales. Then I'm going to hit a rummage sale later in the afternoon that's starting up. So come along with me and see what we can find to flip on eBay, Amazon, FBA, Mercari, wherever. Here I found some baseball gloves. This Rawlings glove, $5. It's looking pretty good. I'm just checking it over, make sure there's no major damage. Holding it up in the light there a little bit. Then I see this 11.5-inch glove, and it's only $3. And sure enough, it's worth picking up as well. So I grabbed both these gloves. Been doing very well with gloves this year, buying them from yard sales. Just recently sold one for about $75. Got a backpack there. Some other things that are not looking as profitable. There was one of those old Tonka trucks. It wasn't actually old. I think it was just a plastic one. I always check to see if they're metal and go from there. When I see those, it's usually the plastic ones aren't worth that much. So go ahead and pay for the gloves, move on to the next sale. And we got some yard stuff out here. See some boots. Got to check out the boots because there's so many pairs of boots that are worth money. These are not. They are kind of the basic ones you would get at Walmart or somewhere like that. So pass on that. Over here I see a gun that's got my attention. It was like $300. So as soon as I saw the price, I was like, wow, it's not for me. Don't really buy guns to sell, that's for sure, but the right price, the right gun, maybe. So I see some Crocs here you can see sticking out. I have to start remembering not to bend over as far when I have this GoPro mounted to my body. Doesn't get as good enough pictures. But the Crocs were very basic. I think they were like $7 or $8. So I decided to just pass on those. And we got a bag of something there. Not even sure what it was. And I'm trying to spot some rare stuff. Some of the bolos that I've mentioned over the last decade on this channel. There's so many of them, and there's still so many to learn. That's what's crazy about this. There's just always something new that you can look for, that you can buy and sell and make money. So I see a little doll. It's not American Girls. Those dolls could have been worth something. I'm not that great with dolls, but here's a Lilo's Stitch plush. I saw a big stain on it, and that I lost interest very quickly. Some of those can actually do well. Morning. Do you have any video games or electronics you're selling?
Got a computer and a laptop is coming, but that's it.
Okay, what kind of computer?
It's an HP Pavilion.
Okay.
6803W. So.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you for stopping.
Yep. Most of these sales that I'm going to, they're playing music, so I have to do the voiceovers. I know a lot of you love the voiceovers. A lot of you want to hear more of the garage sale noises. So there's going to be a healthy mix. They were blaring music here, though. But, yeah, I like to see sales where they're setting up like that last one. I always ask about video games, electronics, or anything like that I'm interested in, just in case they're going to be pulling that stuff out. And here I'm looking at some of these vinyls. I remember this sale. I remember being here before. So I'm assuming those vinyls have been picked through probably for years now. I didn't see anything that really stood out to me just glancing at it. This book set, however, would have been worth picking up probably if it was in better condition. I forget the comps for it. I did end up looking it up. It's just even at what was it, like $5 or $10, just way too bad a shape to pick up. Got to open this mystery bag. Unfortunately, it's bowling balls. I remember opening a smaller bag like that one time, and it was filled with Game Gear games. You just never know. So I see a box down here. It's got my attention. It is a Keen shoe boot box, and yeah, I love Keen brand. They sell great, especially the boots. Of course, the sandals, a lot of the hiking shoes, but unfortunately, these not new that you can see there. They got a lot of wear on them, so ended up putting those back. I don't know what they were priced at. I thought it was going to be a repeat of like a couple weeks ago when I found the brand new in-box UGG boots that sell for about $120. So no, can't repeat that with the Keens. I really wanted to buy them though. You see me looking at them. I was like, maybe they're okay. And I'm like, nah, they're just in too bad a shape. Let's put them back. So CDs, just checked real quick there. Got a table I'm looking at. Some hats that weren't worth anything that I saw. And of course, Let me know if I missed anything. As always, I love combining all of our knowledge together and figuring out what's, valuable out there, what can be found, what was missed. Here, I don't think anything. This one?
Yep.
What are these? Do you know? I was just kind of looking at them. It says something about boot camp. I was just
E-commerce and SEO. So things about selling online. I don't know.
I'll take them, I suppose, if they're free. Figure it out later. Do you have any video game stuff? No.
I don't have any video games.
So checking out the plush here, digging through this box, that Dalmatian could have been worth something. Some of them are. Somebody will point it out. If so, had some Barney plush in there as well, which I'm not buying because I got some already to list. And most of those, at least that particular model, doesn't sell for that great. I did sell a really big one recently. The smaller ones, they're not as good unless they're talking. I did pick up some plush there, the Scooby-Doo, but you can see here that they got a big trailer that they're packing out boxes, and there's all this Pampered Chef stuff here, new. And I was trying to get prices on it, but she didn't know. She's like, oh, I have to ask my mom. I don't know where her mom was. There's another guy there, probably a reseller. He had a big pile already before I got there digging through stuff. It's one of those sales, if it was closer, I probably would have just come back multiple times throughout the day to see what was being put out, because it looked like they had a lot of stuff. Over here, I see a watch I want to take a look at. It's just a Skechers watch, so I end up putting that back. Not going to be worth picking up to resell there, unfortunately, but yeah, I got all that like self-help stuff for free, and it turns out some of it's actually worth some money. So at this sale, I am checking out the camping stuff here. It looks like some lanterns. I see the Coleman lantern over here, which is a newer one, battery operated. And I looked at this one up. Unfortunately, just not selling for much at all. I forget what they had it priced at there. It looks like $5, which was a fair price. I think they sell for about $15, $17, something like that. Over here at this sale, I am seeing this fan, and some of these old fans are worth money, especially the ones that clip. That one was a bit newer. I don't think it was that valuable. I did end up missing a fan at a rummage sale yesterday. Somebody had a nice fan that would have been worth probably $100. So yeah, they keep popping up in the videos, the fans, and I keep mentioning them, but I've not yet to score a good one. Back here though, I see that massaging cushion, and it's $25. I asked the lady if she'll take 20, and she said yes. And yeah, I can do okay with the massaging cushion. It says new on the tag there. So yeah, point that out to her. She's like, yep, 20 is good. Take it. And I did, and we'll end up flipping it and making some money. So on to the next sale. What can we find? Every sale you go to, it's like a dice roll. It's adrenaline. Down here, there's some boxes of these Disney car tracks, and I did end up buying those. I looked them up on the way out, and yeah, they're worth picking up. Going to be some good money. One was $2, one was $1, so the price was good. And we got some toys here. We got some children's toys, baby toys, which I don't like to see. There's not as many, valuable toys in the baby toy section of garage sales, I guess you'd say. But I see something here, this bag of children's cassettes, and it's 50 cents. I buy it, and that's going to be worth some good money. And potentially, depending on what's in there, it could be worth a lot of money, $200-$300. If you don't know about the children's cassette tapes, I'll talk about them more in the haul. There's also the player there. I don't know if it was Fisher Price, but it was really beat up, so I put that back. But some of those vintage Fisher Price children's cassette players, sell pretty well. I just never find them in good condition. Kids abuse those things. Just checking the toys here real quick, making sure there's nothing special. It looks like just loose McDonald's type toys. Here I am looking at the Disney car tracks again before I leave. And I'm just looking up the name, remembering it. And here I am just checking my phone on the way back to the car. Once I see they're worth it, I go back and grab them. But here we are. It's time for the rummage sale. It started raining, so I was standing out in the rain for about 20 minutes. Get inside. It's pretty small compared to some of the other rummage sales I've been to this year. But that's okay because, like I said, the one I went to yesterday was small and I got a lot of good stuff. There was a lady putting some playset back that must have been valuable. She got in there quick and went right toward that. Maybe somebody tipped her off. But here's something. Grab right away. A Phase 10 Masters Edition game. So throw that in the cart. Checking out the, I guess, electronics and appliances there. I'm not seeing anything. Checking to see if there's any games. And just kind of walking around real quick to see if there's anything that catches my eye. I don't see anything, unfortunately. Got some cookware and stuff like that. I usually look at later on in rummage sales. I don't want to stop and check to see if something's all clad or something like that I pick up. Vitacraft or something like that. Unless I notice it right away. I'm more excited to find other things like the video game stuff and even shoes. I've really got into finding shoes at rummage sales just because of all the good ones I've found, all the Nikes and Jordan stuff I've been finding. Just, kind of exciting to go through. Here's a box of they look like basic doll stuff. Again, I'm just making sure there's nothing really special in there. And I don't think there's any toys I missed. I walked through here quite a few times. Of course, I don't put it all on video, all my walking. The video would be like 2 hours. This guy had something. I'm like, wait, what's that? What does he have? I'm intrigued. Did I see it? Let me know. Show me. I am kind of stalking this guy, aren't I? Jeez, I'm that guy right now. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Nothing I wanted, though. There's this little CD player. It was like a Dura brand, which isn't great. But shoes, not a lot of shoes here either. Here's this pair of Brooks. Now, I've sold this pair, model style, I think before for about $80. I got it at Goodwill. It was in great condition, though. Those were on their last legs, so I just ended up passing on those. Here's a nice pair of San Antonio Shoe Company shoes, slip-ons. Those go in the bag. Shoes were 50 cents, so got some good shoe deals there. Not much, though. But, just other than that, I didn't find much. Checking the T-shirts to see if there's any, $200 band shirts in there. Unfortunately, no. Walk past this, and I see this guy touching a Pittsburgh hat, which I didn't think was worth anything, but I started thinking to myself, oh, there could be some good hats in there. Went over to check it out. Some socks in this box I'm not interested in. It's just a cheap hat. It's not even like licensed. They just made it to look like the Steelers. Just put Pittsburgh on there. So checking out bags like this. I've sold some good Tommy bags and stuff, but unfortunately no good backpacks in the box that I saw. Usually I don't go through the women's clothes. Went back here to check the books, and this box of cassettes, which they were all like, I don't remember exactly what the cassettes were, but they weren't worth anything. Nothing I wanted to pick up, but I did find some stuff. Let me show you. I am back home, and here is the haul from the garage sales this morning and the rummage sale this afternoon. Got some good finds, actually. Bought a lot of this stuff blind. I didn't really know what it was going to be worth. But starting with this plush I picked up, you can see some Scooby-Doo stuff, and I got this Babe plush. And I just bought these blind. I know some of these larger Scooby-Doos can be good. And this one's from 2000. Actually, better than I thought, just being basic like this. I really thought the one with the raincoat and hat was going to be better. But some of these 32-inch Scooby-Doos, vintage 2000, selling for $30, $35 plus shipping. There was one listing that had two of these that sold in the same listing for over $100. So I paid $1 for the plush. Can't go wrong there. They're clean. I think they smell okay. My sense of smell is very, very off. Something you got to worry about. You don't want them to smell like a basement or cigarette smoke. People will not really want to buy them. Of course, you can disclose that if you can smell it, which I usually can't. This raincoat Scooby still has the tag. I think it said 98 was what this was from. The one with the yellow raincoat seemed to be selling better. This one is still a $20 plus shipping sale, pretty easy, maybe even 25 with the tag. I don't remember exactly. This one's going to be easy to ship because I can fold it up into a box and make it fit better. This one's, stiff. I can't fold it. I'll have to put it in a big box and then probably ship it like ground, parcel select, something like that. It still won't cost that much to ship. It won't be that bad. But then I just picked up this Babe talking plush. I thought it might be good. It's not the most popular thing. One sold for $17.99 plus shipping. So paying so little for it, there's at least $10 profit there. So I got one of these massaging cushions. I paid $20 for it. She had 25 on it. She took 20. Says it's new. And I've sold these before in the past. I've sold one in the past. I don't remember what I sold it for, close to $100. On Amazon, they actually sell really well for about $180, close to $200. However, selling something like this on Amazon, it needs to be in pristine condition. This box is beat up, it's dirty. You see the sticker seals come loose. I'm not going to sell it on Amazon. I'll probably just sell it on eBay, and in the end, probably make about $40 on it. I actually had one of these on my chair. It ended up tearing up, and I bought another one at a yard sale, and I have that one on the chair now. They're very good for relieving back pain. I'm really shocked at how well they work. I usually do some work, and I'll go sit, edit a video, turn that on, and it just does wonders to my back. So here is a box of Disney cars, like racing tracks and stuff like that. Now, one of these were $1 and the other was $2. Both of the price tags said complete on it. They took the price tags to keep track of which family member sold whatever, so I don't have those on there. But yes, one was $1, one was $2, said complete. This one's separate. I guess the cars, I see some cars down there in the bottom. So if it is complete, decent profit on this stuff. I think at least $50 profit. It's going to be pretty easy to check for the pieces because I got the manuals here. You can see it shows very clearly what's supposed to be in it. Actually, that's from 2017. Wow. I was thinking this was a lot earlier. What year did Disney cars come out? I thought it was much older than that, but it doesn't matter because the comps are still showing that they're selling pretty decent. Also at a garage sale, picked up a couple decent baseball gloves. $3 for this Easton, and it looked like comps on this one is about 25 plus shipping, 25, 30, something like that. Don't really remember now. I think this one was about 30. This Rawlings here. And I've had some really good luck with baseball gloves so far this year. Sold one just the other day for about $75. I picked up for $5 at a yard sale. So definitely worth keeping an eye out for the ball gloves, especially when they're priced cheap. They're in good enough condition. They don't have to be in perfect condition. A lot of people like them worn in. They like the vintage stuff, so keep an eye out for them. Here is a bag of children's cassettes, and it was 50 cents. The reason I picked it up is I was hoping there'd be some like Teddy Ruxpin stuff in there. Some of those cassettes alone can go 20, 30. I sold some for $80 one time, but they were new still. So yeah, that kind of stuff does well. And this bag is probably going to be $40 profit, actually. You got some of these world's famous stories I can do a lot on. Some of this Scholastic stuff is good. I think 13 of these sold for like $40. I saw comps on eBay. You got some Disney stuff in here. I recently picked up one of those robots, like quiz robots. What are they called? That Tiger made. Or maybe it was Tycho. I don't even remember now. But it had the cassette in there. And that cassette alone is $20. So yeah, some of these cassettes that go with toys can be good money. I think these are just like cassettes that go with books. Not as valuable, but there's some decent stuff in there. I think this bag is $40 profit. Only paying 50 cents. One of the sales I stopped at, there's all this marketing stuff on the table. The lady told me it was free. So I just went ahead and grabbed it. I'm like, I can look it up when I get home, see if it's worth anything. Surprisingly, I think there's going to be some profit here. And you got these Stomper, I guess for like SEO. Yeah, like e-commerce and SEO stuff. Sealed DVD sets. Some people had these listed on eBay, the complete set here, for $197. There were no comps, so I don't know what they would actually sell for. I did check Terapeak. I don't think any even sold on Terapeak of these. But below it here, there's these Information Marketing Players Workshop sealed DVD set, the books, the CD set. Somebody had these listed for $598. I checked Terapeak to see if there's any sales in the past year. And sure enough, $60 plus shipping one sold for. So apparently the ones listed on eBay right now are just marked way too high. I'm gonna price these $100. I honestly think at some point I'll get a sale. I mean, they were free, so we'll give it a shot. I also got this book, Selling Your Book on the Internet Success System. I couldn't find any comps on this, but check this out. It's just like a binder that this guy right here, Yannick, kind of just printed out. It's like, man, maybe I bet he charged like $1,000 for this stuff, right? Some of these marketing people, they just charge so much. And there's actually resellers out there that have YouTube channels that'll try to sell you reselling books like this on how to resell, how to sell on eBay, you know, and it's like $2,000-$3,000. I've seen wholesale stuff. You know what? I can't say if it's a scam or not. You know, if I was to make a reselling course, I could put videos together, CDs and everything, and I could make something that I think would be very valuable to people. You know, charge $1,000. I think it would be worth it. Am I doing that? Probably not. But just be careful out there. There's so many people trying to scam people by selling them courses and weird stuff. And I'm not saying all of them's bad. They can be good, but especially with stock trading. Anytime you try to look for information about a new trading idea or something, somebody's like, hey, buy my $5,000 course. And you just can't trust people when they have a $5,000 course. I also went to a small rummage sale and got some stuff. Some shoes. I picked up these San Antonio Shoe Company shoes, these black slip-on pebbled, very nice condition, a little dusty. I've sold many pairs of these in the past. I usually price them $40-$45 plus shipping. You know what? They always sell. So definitely a nice pickup there. These are only 50 cents. And then we got some of these Nike shoes. And I could not find any comps for this number. I'm pretty sure they're legit. They're very well made. The tag looks great on them. Some of these Live Strong and other Nike pairs were selling upwards of 60, some like 20. I figure worst case scenario, I sell these for $20 and, you know, I make like $15. So I think I'll probably price them about 30 plus shipping. Should be an easy sale at some point. Here's something that's very interesting. Just a couple days ago, someone tagged me on Instagram thanking me because of my videos about the Phase 10 dice. And I don't know if they were confused about the Phase 10 dice and this version of Phase 10, but I've never found this before. I did a quick eBay search and sure enough, this sells, you know, very nice as well. And I'm like, well, I'll have to keep an eye out for this Masters Edition as well, not just Phase 10 dice. So oddly enough, I went in this thrift store, I saw it sitting there, I grabbed it. I'm like, well, I know that's a $45 sale right there. Best thing is the cards inside are still sealed, so you know I might even be able to sell this for $50. It seems like this Masters Edition Phase 10 is just as good as the Phase 10 dice. And I might sell it on Amazon. There was a listing for Phase 10 Masters Edition. No one currently selling it, but it was a boxed version, not the 10. Surely somebody wouldn't be mad if they got the 10 and not the box. I don't know. Sometimes people can just be really weird on Amazon. I'll probably still sell it on eBay, but wherever I sell it, it's going to be great profit. You can see I paid $2 for it. But there it is, everybody. That's the haul for today. Hit a few yard sales, a rummage sale. Going to make some profit on all this stuff. Before I go, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And remember, I'm not just saying, I know every YouTuber says that. I'm not just saying it to be saying it. I really would appreciate it if you would hit that for me. It's good for the channel. It's good for the YouTube algorithm, all that stuff. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.